In this step, we're going to place in a background image into our game and make that background image follow the camera around and not collide with anything. First, we want to create a new layer to put our background image on, and this layer needs to be behind everything. Click on the plus icon in the Layers panel and select New Layer. Now we want to rename this layer, so double click on the layer name and type in background image. Now drag this layer down underneath the other layers so it's behind everything, and we want to find our background image. That'll be in the game objects sidebar over here on the left, and find the cloudy sky and place this somewhere in your level. Now what we want to do is add a script to it. So right click on that and select Add Script. First we'll disable the physics on this object, and we'll do that when it's created. So we need an event block from Events, When Created. To disable physics, we need to go to Physics and find a block near the bottom that says Set Physics Enabled True. Grab that block, put it in When Created, and change True to False. So it will not collide with anything and it will not be able to have any velocity. Next, we want to constantly be positioning this object. So from Events, we need that Constantly block. And we want to set the position of this object. So go to Transform and grab Set X Position of Myself to 0. We also want to be setting the Y position of this object because the player might move vertically. So duplicate that X position block and select Y. Now it's currently setting the X and the Y position of this object to 0, which will be in the top left corner of the level. We don't want that, so drag those zeros out. And in these gaps, we want to get the position of the camera. That is under Looks, and the block here is Camera X. That will give us the X position of the camera, which is what we want to set the X position of this object to. And for the Y position of this object, we want the Y position of the camera, so we can duplicate Camera X, put it into that slot, and change X to Y. And we can drag these zeros into the trash, and then test it out, see if the script works. Click on the X to close it, and save the script. Give it a name like background image, and then click Done. And click play. And here we can see background image follows us around, and we don't have a boring old white background. In the next step, we'll add winning and losing screens so that we can actually win and lose the game and navigate through these levels.